A simple ankle sprain isn't just an injury, it's the end of a baller's dream. But what if I told you that up until this very moment in 2026, you've been protecting your ankle all wrong? Everyone thinks heavy high tops are the only way out, but the truth is, footwear science in 2026 has completely changed the game. Today at BAM Kicks, we're revealing 10 monsters of footwear work that wraps your ankle like a steel armor. From a space-age material to weird design that might look weak at first glance, but perform miracle on court. If you don't stick until the very end of this video, you might be sacrificing your ankle safety for an old mistaken belief. Ready to see how number 1 just rewrote the laws of physics? Rank 10, the Nike Giannis Freak 7. At first glance, you might think this shoe is only built for Giannis' massive frame to handle those huge strides, but the truth is Nike turned this model into a safe haven for sensitive ankles. This version uses 360-degree lockdown system, so when you pull the laces, you feel your ankle perfectly fixed in a custom, inescapable mold. If you're the type who's always scared of landings on someone's foot and having your ankle fold like a paper, the whiteout triggers and carbon fiber pieces act like a guardrails, keeping your ankle from shifting even a millimeter off axis. But there is a catch. This super rigid structure and thick layering might feel a bit stiff at first, robbing you of that usual freedom. The combination of cushion foam and zoomer units in the heel absorb impact perfectly, but the thickness makes the shoe slightly heavier. You might think this stiffness and weight will slow you down an explosive first step, but what if I told you there is a way to keep your ankle rock solid while feeling as light as a bird? In the next shoe, you will see how active shell technology solved this massive contradiction forever. Rank 9, the Nike Zion 4. This shoe is built to contain powerful and explosive players like Zion, but the magic is how they kept the waist low. In this model, Nike used Z-Wrap tech, which secures the ankle in cross patterns so your tendons don't overextend during sudden pivots. If you got a big vertical and worry about the landing, the full-length air strobel unit distributes the impact across the entire shoe instead of your ankle, minimizing joint stress. But here is a technical question. Won't all that thick padding and synthetic material make your foot overheat and slide inside the shoe during clutch moments? The heel protection is unmatched, nailing your ankle in place with zero play. But what if I told you there is a shoe that coordinates your ankle with the speed of wind without that bulk? In the next rank, we'll see how speed has replaced thickness. Rank 8, the Nike GT Cut 3 Turbo. Many still think low-cut speed shoes are the ankle's #1 enemy, but this model is here to kill that old belief. Using ultra-advanced ZoomX foam in the midsole makes this shoe act like a spring, transferring jump pressure from ankle to the lower leg, but where is the ankle security during those nasty, quick cuts? By combining Flywire 2.0 with an anatomical insole, Nike locks the ankle in the center of the shoe to prevent wobbling during split-second direction changes. If your point guard whose game is built on lateral movements, this shoe is a dream, but there is a huge risk. Can this soft, comfortable foam maintain ankle balance during heavy contact under the rim? Despite being light, it has a rigid plate that prevents the shoe from twisting. You might feel your ankle is a bit shaky due to the stack height, but the next shoe is from the forest to show you how to bulletproof your ankle like a samurai. Rank 7, the ANTA KT10. Klay Thompson's signature shoe is famously known among ballers as a mobile fortress, but its real magic lies in its full-length carbon plate covering everything from the arch to the high ankle. They use a unique technology called Smart Sam in the heel. The material stays soft normally but hardens instantly upon impact to reduce ankle vibration to zero. If you have a history of severe injuries or your ankle often gives out, this shoe with its engineered high collar and 2-stage lockdown wraps your ankle like a professional orthopedic brace. But does this much security make you feel like your foot is in a cast, robbing of your agility? While they've used breathable material to balance the weight, it is still considered a heavy weight. You might think moving and running in these is exhausting, but at number 6, we'll see how Nike and KD combine security with a sock-lock style to kill that stiff, heavy feeling. Rank 6, the Nike KD18. This shoe is designed to be versatile and flexible like KD, but in this version focuses intensely on microscope ankle stability. Nike used the cool translucent polymer cage around the ankle that, instead of painful direct pressure, keeps the ankle in a stable fit to prevent it from shifting off axis. If your play style is full of pivots, sudden stops, and ankle-breaking crossovers, the dual-layer zoom system lets you maneuver with 100% confidence, but there is one big doubt. Won't this polymer cage lose its rigidity stability over time as your foot heats up. The outsole design distributes weight evenly across the edges to prevent sudden rolls. You might worry that this lockdown system will put too much pressure on your ankle, but next rank comes from a brand that is the undisputed king of comfort and wants to prove that ankle security can be as soft as a cloth without any rigid plastic cages. Rank 5, the Under Armour Curry 12. We all know Steph Curry is the king of ankle braces and always plays with protection, so his shoe must be brace compatible, but the Curry 12 is a smart protector in its own right. The revolutionary UA Flow technology removes the rubber outsole entirely, giving it a most direct core feel to minimize sudden slip that lead to the sprain. If you want the lightest shoe on this list that sticks your ankle like a sock, this is the 2026 golden choice, but here is a question. Does losing the rubber outsole means your ankle loses stability on dusty or outdoor courts? The upper uses UA Wrap Tech, wrapping the ankle like a professional crisscross tapping. You might think this sleek light shoe is only for shooters who avoid physical contact, but shoe number 4, the Joker, is going to show you how a beefy heavyweight shoe can ensure your ankle even against violent initial hits. Rank 4, the 361-degree Joker 1 GT. Nikola Jokic's signature shoe is designed exactly like an armor tank to protect the precious ankle of the world's best player, but with a precision you only find in advanced engineering. This shoe uses a quick bond system, an ultra-rigid nylon plate in the midsole to prevent any lateral or longitudinal ankle torsion. If you're playing in post and are constantly in physical battles or landing in crowded paint areas, the high sidewall completely isolates and protects your ankle. But a technical question: has all this rigidity sacrificed the flexibility needed for quick starts? The weight is high due to the protective material, but the traction is so weirdly good it doesn't let the ankle slip in any direction. You might think this is too heavy and slow for lean players, but the next number from King LeBron is here to prove how you can mix destructive power with lighter ankle security technologies. Rank 3, the Nike LeBron 23. In 2026, LeBron James is still pushing the boundaries of science, but this time his main focus is what he calls luxury safety. Nike used Max Air Gen 3 system, which doesn't just absorb impact but locks the ankle into a specific cradle so your ankle has zero slippage. If you have high jumps and explosive landings, the BattleNet upper acts like a professional brace that expands and contracts with your movement to keep your ankle secure, but the high price and noticeable weight might make any player hesitate. It features the most padding in the Achilles and ankle areas to prevent shafting and bad pressure. You might say you don't need all these options and just want pure stability, but if I told you how rank number 2 passed all the lab stability tests with a minimal, simple design, you'd probably change your mind. Rank 2, the New Balance Two Wxy V5. New Balance proved to the board that you don't need thick layers and weird looks to protect your ankle, but behind this simple, classic look lies one of the world's most complex stability chassis. The blend of fresh foam eggs and fuel cell creates a bed that keeps the ankle exactly at the shoe's center of gravity, preventing lateral tilt. If you're a speed player where lateral stability is vital, the TPU outriggers and anti-slip insole act like a smart guardian. But can this simple design win against Nike's flashy tech in consumers' mind? According to official data, these should have the lowest roll rate in robotic tests. You might think rank 2 is too high for New Balance, but when you realize our number 1 shoe is a women's shoe that challenge all the physics and marketing rules, you'll see why the rest are just trying to catch up. And finally, rank 5, the undisputed king of ankle safety in 2026, the Nike Sabrina 3. Surprised that such a sleek shoe is at number 1, but the truth is the Sabrina 3 changed all the rules of basketball with S-Lock technology. Using AI and 3D scans of thousands of injured ankles, Nike designed a structure that locks the ankle during the most critical landing moments without sacrificing a shred of movement freedom. If you think its sleekness means it can't handle heavy weight, you're dead wrong. The fibers in the upper have the strength of steel cables, but the greatest miracle of the Sabrina 3 is that it feels like a part of your body, while its anatomical pressure distribution system ensures your ankle against any sprain. Are you ready to ditch the old biases and wear the safest shoe in history, or do you prefer to raise your ankle with those old models? The final choice is yours. Well, that was a list of the top 10 ankle protection monsters in 2026. Choosing between all these tech is tough, but remember, nothing is more valuable than your foot health. If this video helped you gain a better perspective on your ankle safety, make sure to hit the subscribe button and send this video to that teammate who's always rolling their ankle. But the story doesn't end here. This video was for those who want the absolute maximum support for their ankles. If you're into the world of basketball kicks and wanna know which shoe is best for a specific play style, we put together a dedicated playlist featuring the best basketball shoes for every use case. It's appearing on your screen right now. Click it and make your next choice a smart one. Until the next video, take care of those ankles.